Hello and welcome. In this very special episode, I'm going to be going over a clip from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but not just any clip, a dub that myself and Juudaichi have put together. Juudaichi here is a fellow YouTuber who does anime shadowing and creates Japanese lessons. His videos are in French, but the Japanese is very easy to follow and his dubs are amazing, so please check him out. Down in the description, I will have the link to his channel along with the video he put together that puts our dub against the original. Please be kind. And in mere moments, I will be playing this clip in its entirety, in all of its glory, and after that, I'll be breaking down all the Japanese and playing the clip one more time. But there's a catch. I've replaced all the subtitles with furigana and romaji. But don't worry, because I'll be going over the English right after I play it. And I've done this because a lot of times how the Japanese is translated into English can be really different. So sometimes what's being said in Japanese isn't exactly the English subtitles that you're seeing. Those aren't always a one-to-one and can get in the way of focusing on what's being said and trying to pull out the words and translate it in your head. So that's all gone, but don't worry. It's gonna go over all the English so you'll know everything. And then after you can see how much you've learned. So good luck. Let's go.
エレベーターのドアが開いている。ボタンは1階と搭乗の2個だけだ。直通で他に降りる階はない。
私、これからどうなるの？あんたたちのような玩具にいきなり落されて、命を狙われて、会ったこともない、愛情なんかない父親のところに連れて行かれる。私、これからどこ行くことになるの？
ボスはただ、君の無事を心配しているだけだ。君はこれからどうなるのか。俺の考えでは多分こうだ。まず君は違う名前になる。顔を整形するかもしれない。身分も戸籍も違う人間になり、俺たちの知らないところで、きっと遠い国で幸せに暮らすんだよ。君の父親はそういう力を持った人だ。さあ、手を貸そう。
別にもうとかそんなじゃないわよ。私、父親のこと好きになれるのかしら。
そんなことを心配する親子はいない。
そうよね。その通りだわ。そのことを心配するなんておかしいわよね。
着くぞ。登場だ。
Welcome back. Here is our first verse from this scene. I hope you liked the scene. I hope you thought it was great. But even if you didn't, there's a whole lot of good grammar and vocab to go over. And as you can see, I have a bit of a new structure here. I've tried to match up the Japanese with the English, and here it is quite straightforward, but it's not always gonna be this one for one here, so take these color coding with a pinch of salt. So for this verse we have エレベーターのドアが開いている. So エレベーター and ドア are both English, and that's why they're in katakana here, which you can see is a little bit more blocky than these hiragana characters. And katakana is used primarily for loan words, but can also be used for emphasis. And this no here is linking these two together, so it's like the door of the elevator, and God's making that our subject. So as for that elevator door, it is 開いている. which is the te-iru form of aku, which is to be open. That is a godan ku ending verb. So to first change that to its te form, you lose the ku, changes to ite, and then you would add on that iru for our te-iru form. So aku becomes aite, becomes our aiteiru. And this teiru form, it can mean the gerund, like you're doing that action, but right here, it means you're in the state of that action. This elevator door is in the state of being open. So the elevator door is open. Our next verse here we have ボタンは1階と搭乗の2個だけだ. So, ボタン, again, more English words just for button. Wa makes that the topic, so we're talking about the button or buttons. And then ikai is the first floor, to is and then tojo is the roof, so the first floor and the roof. And then no is linking to this niko. Niko, this ko here is a counter and ni is two, and this counter is a counter for articles, so like there's two articles. As for the buttons, there's two of them. There's the first floor and the top floor. And take is only, and then da is saying like that's a fact. So like the fact is there are only two buttons, one for the first floor and one for the roof. Next, we have 直通で他に降りる階はない. There are no other floors. This 直通で, this 直通 is direct communication. So it's kind of like it's going straight from the first floor to the top floor directly. And de is by means of, so that's like the only means of is that direct communication. Then 他に is others or besides that. And then 降りる is to get off or disembark. And kai is a store or a floor. So like, you know, each floor of the building. So like other floors that you would get off on. This 他に降りる is just describing our kai, our floors. So as for those floors, nai, they do not exist. So there are no other floors to get off on. It's just direct. Next up, we have Trish. Oh no. She's 私、これからどうなるの? First, this atashi is, like if you've seen watashi, this is the same, it's just a little bit girly. You change that wa to an a, and it makes it a little bit more feminine. And she's a girl, so that works. And then korekara is after this. So, as for me, after this. And then do is how or in what way. And then naru is to become or to result in. What will become of me after this? And no is just making this a question. Next, first we have あんたたちのような言語にいきなり楽された. So あんたたち, this あんた is you, and it is a pretty rude way to say you as well. She's not being polite here, but they did just kind of abduct her, so it's okay. And then this tachi is pluralizing it. It's like you guys. And then no yona is like or similar to. And gangu here again is more English with its katakana. Gang like you guys, like gang members like you guys. And then ni is the means of, so like by gang members like you. Then ikinari is suddenly. And this rachsarete. This rachi here is taking captive or kidnapping. And that is a suru verb. So to make it to a verb, you just put suru at the end. So rachi plus suru makes it into the verb of doing the action of kidnapping. And then any conjugations you're doing to the suru. And so first that suru is actually becoming our saseru, which is the passive form. So that means like it was done by someone. You were kidnapped by someone, by these gangsters that are like you guys. So suru verb is irregular, so you just have to memorize a lot of its conjugations. So suru becomes saseru in its passive form here. And then you want to make it to its te form. So for that, saseru is an ichiran verb. That do becomes te, so our saseru becomes our sasete. And that is linking sentences together, similar to and in English. So it's like, suddenly I was kidnapped by gangsters like you and 命を狙われて. So 命 is life. O makes that the direct object, so we're acting on the life. We're doing something to it. We are narawareteing it. So that is the passive te form of narao, which is to aim at. And to first make it passive, that u ending, like usually the u would change to its a-based ending, but there are special circumstances here, like when you just have u, it will change to wa. So our u becomes wa, and then you add on reru to make it passive, which means again that's been done by someone. So my life has been threatened by someone, by you gangsters, you gangstas. And then next we're making it again to its te form. All passive forms are ichiran. They all change to ichiran regardless of what the original verb was. So that ichiran verb, that ru, becomes a te. So our nerau becomes nerawareru, and then that becomes our nerawarete. And again, that's and we're linking all of these things together. So I was kidnapped by you guys, had my life aimed at, threatened, and 会ったこともない、愛情なんかない父親. So 会った is the past form of ao, which is to meet or to encounter. And that is another godon u ending verb. So to make that past, that u just becomes tanitsu and a ta. So ao becomes atta. And that is describing koto, which is an event or an occurrence. It's like the event of meeting. And then mo is even. And then nai is not. So haven't even met. And then aijo is love or affection. The nanka here is just adding emphasis to our aijo. It's like even love, nai, there is none. So these are a bit like both working a little bit as even here. It's like haven't even met, haven't even loved. And all of this is describing our chichioya, which is our dad. So it's our dad that we have not met and we do not love. There's even more we're talking about. This is actually the same chichioya. I broke up the sentence. So this is our same chichioya that we do not know and do not love. As for him, as for his place, this no is linking that to tokoro, which is place, spot, or address, so like his house. And then ni is showing the direction, so to his house. And then we have this tsurute kareru, which is the teiku passive form of tsureru, which is to lead or to take. To first make that to the teiku form, this tsureru is ichiran, so that ru just changes to te, and then you just plak on our iku. So tsureru becomes tsureteiku. That's like you're going to, or you're in the process of doing that. So you're being taken, or you're going to be taken. Like right now she's doing it. That's where they are, oh no. Next, to make it passive, you're essentially got this godon ku ending now. So that ku, that u-based ending changes to its a-based ending. That ku changes to ka. And then you add on this reru. So our tsureteiku becomes our tsuretekareru. And again, that's passive. We keep doing these two forms. I am being taken by you guys to my dad's place that I don't know and I don't love. I don't know. So sad. Next, we have 私、これからどこへ行くことになるの? So, 私 is me or I, and これから, which we've seen a lot already, is like after this. And then どこ is where. A is indicating the physical direction. Like A and ni can both mean physical direction, but A only means going to an actual physical place, where ni can be more like symbolic. And then iku is to go. Where am I going? And then koto is making that event. It's nominalizing this whole thing so we can make it the target of our ni naru. This ni is just showing what you become, and the naru is to become. And it can also mean like to attain or to result in. It's kind of like, where am I gonna end up is what's happening here. And this no here is making it a question. As for me, after this, where am I gonna end up? You know, where am I gonna result in? Question mark. Next. We're back to Bucciarati, where ボスはただ君の無事を心配してるだけだ. If only. So, boss, more English words. This is the boss, the guy in charge. Wa, as for him. Tada is only. And kimi is you. No is linking that to buji. It's like your safety. Buji is safety. So, as for the boss, he's only worried about your safety. This O is making your safety the direct object. We're acting on that. We're doing this shinpai shiteiru to it. And this shinpai, again, this is another suru verb. So to make shinpai, which means to worry, into the verb, you just put a suru after it, which is why these are broken up. So shinpai suru is worrying or to worry. But we're conjugating that suru to this shiteiru. It's teiru form. And And suru, again, is an irregular verb, so to make it to its te form, suru just becomes shite. Just gotta memorize that one. And then, as usual, you just plop on that iru after that. So suru, shite, shiteiru. You're in the action of doing it like the gerund form. So you're doing worrying. And then dake is only. We have two onlys here. So lots of emphasis on the he's only worried about your safety. Yeah, nothing else. Right. And then da is declarative. Just saying like that's the fact. Next we have 君がこれからどうなるのか. So kimi is you. Ga makes you the subject. And then more korekara. So much korekara everywhere. And then do, again, we have like how or in what way. And then naru is to become. So like what will you become after this? And then this no, it's kind of like this explanatory tone. And ka is like, it's a question marker, but it's more like a rhetorical question. He's like, what's going to happen after this? What's going to happen to you? And he's like, I'm going to answer his own question right after this. Here, he's like, ore no kangai de wa tabun kou da. So ore is me, and this is also like a super manly way to say me, which is okay for Bucciarati. It's pretty otoko-poi. Then no here is showing possession of kangai. So that's my thoughts. Like dewa is then or well, so it's kind of like in accordance to my thoughts or what I'm thinking. Tabun is probably, and ko is like in this way, and da is declarative. So I think it will probably be something like this. As he continues on, mazu, kimi wa chigau namae ni naru. So mazu is first, and kimi is you. Wa makes you the topic, so as for you. And then chigao is to differ or to not match the correct answer. In Japanese, if you answer something wrong, they're usually not going to say like, you're wrong. No, because that's very direct and impolite. They'll rather say chigao, which means to be different, which they're meaning that the correct answer is different than what you said. So here we're saying different, and that's describing the mai, which is name, so a different name. And then ninaru, again, is to become or to result in, so you will end up with a different name, first of all. After you get a new name, kao keisei suru kamoshirenai. So kao is your face, and then o makes that the direct object, so we're acting on it. We are going to get seikei on it, which is plastic surgery, and another suru verb, so you just put that suru there to make this a verb. We'll do the action of getting cosmetic surgery to your face. And then kamoshirenai is like, maybe that'll happen. Next we have mibun mo koseki mo chigau ningen ni nari. So mibun is like your ID papers, and then mo means also, and then your koseki is like your census or your family register, and mo is another also. When we have these two mo's, like you have a noun plus a mo, a noun plus a mo, it means both of these things equally, so both of these things you'll get. And then again we have chigao, which is describing ningen, which is a human being, so a different person. And then ni is linking that to naru, which is to become, so you'll become a different person. And this naru is actually nari in its mas stem form. So to do that, naru is a goranru ending verb. So all you have to do is change that u to its e-based ending. So naru becomes nari. And this is working similarly to the te form, where it's linking things together like and in English. So you'll get new ID papers, a new family registry. You'll just become a whole new person. And oretachi no shiranai tokoro de. So oretachi, again, this is the ore we saw right here. So manly I. But here we have this tachi, this pluralizer to it. So that means us. Us manly guys, me and my gangsters. And then no is linking that to shiranai, which is the negative form of shiru, which is to know or to understand. And to make it to that negative form, that godanru ending, that u-based ending changes to its a-based ending, so ru becomes a da, and then you add on our nai, so shiru becomes shiranai. So unknown to us. Tokoro, this is all describing tokoro, which is a place or a spot, an address. And then de is showing like that's the location. Like there should maybe be like an iku here, like deiku, you'll go to a location that we don't even know about. But let me see next. He has even more positive thinking. Good job, Bucciarati. Just keep that positive thinking going and maybe it'll all work out. I don't know, we'll see. Next we have きっと遠い国で幸せに暮らすんだよ. If only. So Kito is surely, without a doubt. Toi is far away, and that's describing this kuni, which is a country. So a faraway country. De is showing location, so at or in this country. Shiawase ni. Shiawase means happiness, and that is a na adjective. So when you plop ni at the end, that changes to li form. So happily, you'll be doing that with happiness. And then kurasu is to live or exist, so you live happily in a faraway country. And then nda, he's like, this is the expectation, this is what I believe. That is the explanatory no in its form. It's kind of shortened sometimes just to and then da, the declarative. And then yo here is just emphasis, nice, vanilla, no extra subtext emphasis. So, surely, in a faraway country, you will live happily. Aww, it's a nice dream, Bucciarati. 君の父親はそういう力を持った人だ. So, kimi is you. No is showing possession of your chichioya, which is your father. And wa, as for your dad, so you is like that or that kind of. And then chikara is power. And then o makes that the direct object, so we're acting on that. And then motta here is the past form of motsu, which is to hold or to possess. So down here, got that motsu to make it to its past form. That is a goran su ending verb. So that big tsu becomes a tanitsu, and you add on ta. So motsu becomes motta. It's like did possess is possessing, and then that's describing hito, which is a person, and then da is declarative, like this is a fact. So your father is a person that holds power like that. Like your dad has that kind of power to totally change you to another person and move you to some fancy villa in some faraway country where you're gonna be super happy. I mean, yeah, he could do that, I bet. But is he gonna? Okay, next we have Sa, te o kaso. Such a gentleman, shishi ga arimasu yo. So sa is like come down. So it's like just like come on. And then te is your hand. And then o is making that direct object. Again, we're acting on the hand. And then kaso is the volitional form of kasu, which is to lend or to loan. So it's like, you know, I'll lend you my hand, because she's kind of like on the floor right now. So like, oh, I'll lend you a hand to help you get up, because I'm such a good guy. For this godan su ending, that u base ending changes to its o base ending, and then you add a new u. So kasu becomes kaso, kaso. And that can mean like let's or shall we, like let's do this together, but it can also mean I shall, and that's the usage we have here. I shall lend you my hand. But Trish don't need none of that. She's all 別にワンドがそんなってないわよ. So 別に is like no, not at all. I don't need that. I'm a strong, independent woman. And then fuan is anxiety or uneasiness, and toka is like stuff like that. I ain't got any of that uneasiness. And then sonna is more like that, so it's like almost the same thing twice here. Then is short for no for the explanatory tone, so like the fact of the matter is I ain't got no anxiety. Janai is not here, I don't have it. And then wa here is emphasis, and that's a little bit feminine emphasis. So she's talking a little bit girly here and there because she has some was and some atashis. She's obviously very kind of butch and straightforward and in your face a bit, but she also has a little bit of feminine speak going on here and there. And then yo is adding normal emphasis. Next we have atashi, chichiyo no koto suki ni nareru no kashira? I wonder. So atashi, again, is me, see, more girly stuff. And then our chichiyoya, and then no is linking that to koto, which is the thing or matters, like the thing of my dad, the fact about my dad. And then ski is to like, not in that way, no, platonically. And then this ni is linking it to naru, which is actually nareru here. So to make that naru, which means to become, is a godan ru ending verb. So you first change that u base ending to its e base ending, then you add on a new ru. So naru becomes nareru. And that means that you can become, you're able to do something. So will I be able to like my dad? And then no here is indicating a question. Kashira's I wonder. So it's like, I wonder if I'll be able to like my dad. It's like, oh no, good luck. But Bucciarati is so confident. He's all, そんなことを心配する親子はない。So sonna is such or like that. And then koto again is event. So an event like that. And then o makes that the direct object. So we're shinpai suruing about that. Shinpai suru again we had before. Shinpai means to worry and suru here is just making it a verb. And then oyako is parent and child. And wa about them, concerning them. And this is all just describing our oyako. So this is oyako that worry about that kind of thing. As for them, inai, they don't exist. This inai is the negative form of iru, which means to exist or to be for animate objects, which works with our parents and children. And to make that negative, that do is an ichiran nu. So just swap out that do for nai. That's all you do. Iru becomes inai. Parents and kids that worry about that kind of thing, they don't exist. Sure, your perfect little world, Charity. Next we have そうよね。その通りだわ. Got more was. So, I like to think of so as just being so. It's like, oh, so, yeah, that's right. And then yo is adding a little bit of emphasis here. It's like used to express agreement with something someone said. So like, so, yeah, that's right. And then again, this is pretty much, these both mean the same thing. And we have this sonotori, just like that, quite so, or I agree. And then da is declarative and wa is our emotion. It's a little bit of feminine here. Yeah, it's just like that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Next we have そのことを心配するなんておかしいわよね. No, it's not. So sono is that, and then koto again is thing, so that thing. And then shinpai suru again is to worry, so worrying about that thing. Nante here is just adding emphasis. So she's emphasizing, so weird, no one would worry about that. No. I think she's just trying to make herself feel better a little bit here. It's like, yeah, she's definitely in a very scary position. And this okashi here is funny or strange or odd. Then we have the girly wa, the vanilla yo, and this ne here is a request for confirmation. Like, there's nothing to worry about, right? Ne. So, worrying about that thing, worrying about stuff like that, that's weird. Yeah, that's weird. That's totally weird. Oh no. I wonder what happens to this. We have tsukuzo tojo da. So, yeah, this is very perfunctory. Tsuku is to arrive or to reach, and zo is just adding force. Again, super manly Bucciarati with its super manly words. So we have arrived, and then tojo is roof, and da is declarative. So it's like arrived, roof. So it's a little bit perfunctory. In English, we'd have a little bit more grammar going on. Like we've arrived at the top. You know, man. Oh my god, we made it! Yes! We made it all the way through! Congratulations! I hope you had fun and learned something, but let's watch the clip one more time and you can see how much you've learned, how much more you know versus the first time you watched it. Good luck! Ganbare!
エレベーターのドアが開いている。ボタンは1階と搭乗の2個だけだ。直通で他に降りる階はない。
私、これからどうなるの？あんたたちのような玩具にいきなり落されて、命を狙われて、会ったこともない、愛情なんかない父親のところに連れて行かれる。私、これからどこ行くことになるの？
ボスはただ君の無事を心配しているだけだ。君はこれからどうなるのか。俺の考えでは多分こうだ。まず君は違う名前になる。顔を整形するかもしれない。身分も戸籍も違う人間になり、俺たちの知らないところで、きっと遠い国で幸せに暮らすんだよ。君の父親はそういう力を持った人だ。 さあ、手を貸そう。
別にもうとかそんなじゃないわよ。私、実用よのこと好きになれるのかしら。
そんなことを心配する親子はいない。
そうよね。その通りだわ。そのことを心配するなんておかしいわよね。
着くぞ。登場だ。
Alright, I hope you had fun. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you knew so much more than the first time you watched the clip. And if you didn't, watch the video again. Why not? And if you liked it, if you want to see more, please subscribe and I will see you in the next video. またねー